All right, so don't know if I'm in prime time or not, aka when one of the four shieldsmen are on. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on and do a video, man, because I didn't do one this week, other than the one Monday, I believe. So anybody that wants to jump on, feel free to ask me a question and I'll answer it. That's what today is. It's a Q&A. Um, I am doing it from my car, and it is goddamn 94 degrees. Uh, I'm fucking dying right now. So this is gonna be a Q&A. Ask me all the questions you want, and I'm gonna be sweating my ass off in the car. That's why it's a hot day Q&A. Fucking 94 degrees, man. I feel like it's 105, bro. It's like it's a goddamn fucking skillet up in here. I mean, I was kind of getting used to the wet weather. I was kind of getting used to the rain. It sucks working out here in the rain, man, because I'll be on a forklift. I don't got a roof over my head or anything like that. It ain't a cabby forklift. It's a fucking like goddamn cage roof forklift. So I get sunbeams in my head. I'm fucking getting beat down. I get rain when it rains. I get rain on. When it's blowing fucking wind, I get fucking shit up in my face. But hey, can't argue. I'm alive another day, and I'm still making that paper, so I'm good. I'm good. Uh, Again, any of you guys want to ask me any questions? That's what today is. It's a Q&A. Hit me up. Let me know what you want to know, and I'll go ahead and answer it. Um, and Jesus, man, I am staying hydrated. I downed 2 water bottles before I came out here. I do have a Gatorade, so I got some electrolytes going. It's gonna be nice. I will, but yeah, I'm all for it. So, uh, nah, man, I don't eat my lunch on days that I do lives. I have probably a meal or two, kind of snacks and shit during the day. Mostly, used to, I used to have like portions, like shit like that, little portions of food throughout my break and shit like that. But nah. To be honest with you, on days that I do lives, I don't eat. I don't, and it's not like I don't. I'm starving myself. I eat when I get home, or I'll eat like when during a break or something, have a snack. But but on days I do live, no, I don't eat. Yeah, I feel like I drink a bottle of water and I sweat a bottle of water right, like literally a minute right afterwards. So you stay hydrated, people. Um, Fucking Perryman knew what the fuck he was talking about when he said that. Stay hydrated. It's fucking hot out here. uh, I think that was such a dude, that was such a good like little saying that he came up with because of where he's from, because where he's playing from, uh, over there in fucking Las Vegas. It's hotter than a fucking devil's anus. But I'm over here complaining about 94-degree weather. Y'all fucking laughing if y'all over there, man. I bet you anything y'all laughing at me right now. Oh yeah. What's up, your dog? Can't wait for your Raiders football. For Raiders football. It's time for Raiders football. Yep. I can't wait for Raiders football myself. It's it's kind of it like I said, it's a dry spell right now, man. It's not much news out there right now. Um, I think this is like the I think this is like the slowest fucking time of the off season. Like very slow, right before the draft, pre-draft. It's always gonna be like there's always maybe one or two things that happen, but then it just gets dead, just completely dead. What are your hopes for the draft? My hopes is I could get a ride and I could actually get out there. Other than that, I hope my team actually addresses their needs in every situation. I hope we, get someone that's potentially going to come in and, have an impact on this team. Even though it's in the third round, you could get actually good players in the third, fourth, and fifth round, as proven from our roster. You look at what we got out of Hunter Renfrow. You look at what we got out of Max Crosby. You look at players that were actually cast off, and we actually picked them up off of practice squad, and they're balling out now. So you could actually get players that want to play and can actually affect and have a good effect on this team later in the rounds. So I'm hoping we get a probably a lineman. I think we could address that. If we could address that line, just something to sure that up, someone with high potential, the low risk, high reward type situation when it comes to that. I'm also kind of I'm looking a little bit at someone like you know probably a linebacker. I'm not too sure if if that's a real need, but actually yeah, you know what, it is a fucking real need. What the fuck am I saying? I'm not too sure if we're gonna go that way. I mean, I'm not too sure if they see that as a need, because some of the moves they've been doing, it seems like they are very confident in their coaching. So they'll probably make the decisions. I'll see what happens. Yo, Anthony Estrada, how you doing, man? How you doing? Oh, I'm good. I'm good. God damn. Whew. Fuck. I felt like I just opened up a fucking oven, man. Oh shit. Alright, man. Let's see what we're looking up draft info. I think. Oh yeah. Holy shit. I'm gonna go ahead and take a sip because I'm about to fucking die right here, man. Need something cool. Ooh. That hits. Fucking hits. Right up front. Gatorade, baby. Gatorade. H2O. Let's see. I'm doing alright, bro. I know it's hot as motherfucker the past couple days. Yesterday was a lot worse. Today was bad. Today's bad. Don't get me wrong. It's like it's damn near 94 degrees. Keeps jumping back from 94 to 92, going back and forth. But it feels like hotter than 104 right here in the fucking car. But tell you what, it ain't as hot as yesterday. Yesterday was goddamn. I got fucking roasted. Dude, that shit had me on. It had me wanting to drive the forklift for the oven mitts, man. I was, whew, I was getting cooked. I was getting cooked. On your time when you're not. What do I like to do on my free time when I'm not talking about Raider football? I like to spend time with the family. Mostly hang out with my kids. I really do. I'm really a family man, guys. Like honestly, outside of football, a lot of my whole life revolves around my family. I work pretty much most of my day, and then when I come home, I spend time with my daughter and my son. Usually take them to the park or work on something around the house like that's actually meant for them. Like I actually built a bunch of stuff around the yard during quarantine. I put a fucking jumper together. I built a swing set, jungle gym. We got a whole like little playground in my backyard for my kids, going right around quarantine because I couldn't go anywhere, and I didn't have shit else to do. So yeah, man, that's pretty much what I do. I like to build things sometimes here and there. I'm not really I don't want to say I'm a craftsman because I'm not, but I like to whittle a little few things here and there, man. But I got a couple other hobbies. Like I'm very big on binging and shit. So if there's a show out there I like, I'll binge. I like to binge watch shit like that. I'm a movie centric person. I'll watch a movie here and there. I like nostalgia movies too, man. I'll go back and watch an old ass movie just to have a little nostalgia trip. dropping in the show to show some love. Thank you, Richard. fill your bathtub with cold water, nice cold. I don't have a bathtub, man. I actually have a shower, and my hot water is not working. So it's funny because my hot water is off right now, and I took a shower, and it felt like the hot water was running because of how hot it is, man. Like it is that fucking hot out here in Cali right now, man. It's hot, so hot that the pipes don't even need a water heater right now. That shit's warming up. Um, I'm happy today. I like today because it's not as windy as yesterday. Yesterday, see, it's hot. It's hot, but it's just straight up hot. It's not that hot wind with the fucking humidity just hitting you in the face over and over and over again. So I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Do I like video games? Yes, I do like video games, but I haven't played it in years. I actually last game console I had was a PlayStation 3, I believe, and that shit broke down. I never PlayStation 4, my bad. That shit broke, and I ended up getting it fixed and gave it to my nephew. I really love Call of Duty. Halo I was into when I had an Xbox, but not I don't really game that often. The whole water situations happen to a lot. Situations happen to a lot. I used to live in Arano Valley, and our water heater. Yeah, man, the water heater is very off and on here and there, man. But I actually work at a home improvement store, so I'm constantly getting parts and shit for stuff around the house and shit like that. So I could try and maintain it, but yeah, it has taken. I think it's taken a shit like at least 4 different times. But for the most part, it works, and we maintain it. Anthony Estrada, are you any good at Madden? Bro, I am a killer at Madden. I am a fucking killer at Madden. I will own you. I'm just fucking with you. I get my ass kicked. I'm decent. I'm not great. I know how to play. But I got.
Ouch! I just got smacked.
I'm not even gonna front, man. I've actually gotten my ass kicked several times at Madden, like several times. Yo, I gotta open the other window, man. This shit's way too hot right now. I'm freaking dying right now. Okay, here we go.
Okay, Pago, you can have the front seat.
All right. Yeah, Matt, and yeah, I've actually got my ass kicked several times at Madden. Me and my brothers have this thing where we both pick the Raiders, and we have this thing called the trial of threes. For every Madden that comes out, we have a trial of threes. First one to 2 wins wins. So it's best out of 3. Uh, and whoever wins, they're the only ones allowed to use the Raiders. Every other you can't, whenever you're playing each other, you can't use the Raiders. Only person allowed to use the Raiders is the one that actually wins that game. So basically the way we do it, trial of 3, is we flip a coin to see who goes first and all that shit. Say me and my brother Robert will go at it, right? And I'll pick Raiders. He'll pick Raiders, and if he wins, okay, that's 1 for him. If I win the second one, that's 1 and 1. And the winner of the third one, they own the Raiders basically until the next game comes out. And that's how me and both my brothers actually run that shit. And it's actually been fun. We've been doing that for years. But for the most part, it's like it's one of those things where it kind of frustrates me because I have not been able to play with my team when I play against my brothers for a while because they always beat me. So I play a total of maybe 2 games, and then I'm done.
Trying to punch a hole in your.
Do you have any favorite place around town that you like to take your family to eat at? I used to love to take my family to Soup Plantation. That was my place. That was my spot. My son loved it. He felt comfortable there. He knew the area. He knew the people that ring you up and stuff and actually serve out this, bring out the soup and cut up the bread for you and all that stuff that you go to get. They actually knew him by name. They so we would go like every week, once a week, Sundays, Saturdays. But it closed down during COVID, and yeah, it sucks. So lately, our new spot is pretty much Toppers. Damn this way. So our new wow. uh, our new favorite spot is actually Toppers, man. So that's our new spot. A few to the Rams game, but what games are you taking on your brother's trip this coming season? I know you're saying you're taking your nephew to the Rams game, but what games are you taking your brother this season? Actually, the Rams game. I plan on going with my brother and my nephew. That's the plan. However, if I could go to another game this season, it'll probably be a division rival game. Probably either the Broncos Raiders in Las Vegas, or the Raiders and the Chiefs in Las Vegas. We'll see what happens. I don't know if you have a Bristol Farms in your area, but if you do, recommend eating right there. It's like a grocery store restaurant inside of it. No, we got a Varlete. Varleta. It's like a same kind of concept, but it looks like you straight across the border into Mexico, and it's like a grocery store with slash restaurant slash like swap meet. It's awesome, dude. My wife likes going there. I hardly go there, to be honest with you. Um, it's just the location. There's certain places I don't like going, and that's one of them. Um, However, when I have gone, they got good food. It's pretty badass. Like the area, I mean the place that you're in, but the area is located. It's like, all right. Me, I cook. I'm actually the cook in my house. I'm the one that cooks the food. I cook dinner. I cook lunch. When it comes to my wife, she washes dishes and stuff. So every time I cook, she washes dishes. If she cooks, I'll wash the dishes and shit. But for the most part, I'm the one that's making meals like Monday through Thursday, and then on a Friday, we'll maybe go get something to eat or something. But my wife does not cook that often. She does know a few things here and there, but yeah, I am actually the chef of the house. Um, Few meals I know how to cook, but I do it very well. You, yo, I know epilepsy want eps. Yeah, man. Yeah, the one where we went and got our butts whooped against, yeah, that one. I don't think I've ever been that pissed off, man. 'Cause it was on my birthday. I don't know if you guys know that. The game that I went to last year was on my birthday. I went with my brother and watched the Bengals just annihilate us. It turned into a game like, I want to say a quarter way in, and it was like, it felt like, this is a good vibe. This is a good vibe, and then it just, uh it was an avalanche of bullshit that this team went through. It was just so bad. Uh, just one bad move, one bad decision, one bad play after another, and it was just frustrating to watch. And you guys seen my reaction after that game. It was very bad. It was very fucking negative, and I don't care. I stand by it. Till this day, I stand by it. That team did not play up to their full potential, and we did not make the right decisions on play calling. Some of the choices we made with some of those plays, just mind boggling. I feel the same way when I yeah, I think things, it's just there's see, the thing about me, man, is I got this sixth sense about certain places, like certain areas. Like, it's happened since I was a kid, since I went through some shit. And there's just certain areas I tell my wife I don't want to go, and I don't want my kids to be there. Like, and it's just, I know shit pops off. Like I could feel the vibe. It's like my hair stick out on the back of my neck. I so like yeah, that's something that I've always I've always been able to notice and like so yeah, it's a nice there's nice areas that like a lot of people talk about and I'm like yeah I'm not going over there. Like, but yeah demolished us in the last 2 minutes. We were only down by a touchdown and about to win. Yo, that it's just that game was very the last 2 minutes. It basically it was a closer game than it looked, but at the same time, it wasn't really that close. The way we played was not up to par with the way we should have played, and if I'm being totally honest with you, we lucked out on a few situations. There was a few situations where we just lucked out on. Do you what? For the same way this. You just deleted a message. So, what's good, John? John, hey. General McCoy says he ain't going nowhere. So I don't know. I don't know if he knows something we don't. I believe that if we brought him back, I wouldn't mind taking a chance on him. But he hasn't played the football in like 2 years, guys. So I'm like, it's worth the shot if he's willing to come with a cheap contract. I mean, I guess it's worth the shot. Take a look at him. If he doesn't make it out of training camp, then hey, it is what it is. Calais Campbell, of course I would want Calais Campbell. That dude is a fucking beast. Fucking baller. But it all depends on what happens, man. Hakeem Hicks. Yeah. Sorry, it made no sense. What the? All right, man. Yeah. I mean, but General McCoy, dude, Gerald McCoy is like, yeah, I'd take a shot, I guess. Did I ever play football myself? No, I didn't make it out of Hell Week. I was actually in wrestling. I enjoyed watching football. Didn't enjoy playing it. The reason I did not enjoy playing it is because I couldn't. There was certain things that I could do in wrestling, like basically hand to hand and shit, that they considered aggressive. It's funny, yeah. You wouldn't think that in football, but yeah, they would. There were certain things that I didn't get along with the coach that was for football. I didn't get along with a couple of the players on that team, and it was funny, man. So it wasn't really so much I hated football. I loved football as a sport, as a fan of watching the game, as someone that in general likes to sit down and talk about it. That I'm all for it, but as for playing it, nah, man. There were certain things that I just didn't like doing with certain people in my high school. Like, so I'd never played it. I actually don't honestly think that really makes a difference, but some people see it differently. But hey, whatever. I believe he might be the best one out there everywhere. My friend Calais Campbell might have more upside with us. Yeah, Calais Campbell probably would have a little more upside, but hey, see. I don't know if I asked you this, but have you seen the Raiders 22 drop? Yeah, we actually discussed this on my last live. I don't like it, but I'm still probably gonna buy it. It's like I don't like it, but I'm still probably gonna buy it. It's kind of I've changed my tune about it a little bit. I mean, it's one of those things I'd probably rock it with a certain apparel. If I had certain gear on that matched it up, I could probably work it. But for the most part, I mean, it's not the best hat. And to be honest with you, since I want to say 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, the hats haven't really been that great. The really good hats, the ones that I like, are kind of custom made. Are the Black Sunday hats and shit like that. They come up with some fucking fire ass hats, bro. But I always go to Lids to check it out, see what they have. I need to cop me a couple new ones too, man. If I go to Vegas, I'm gonna cop me at least 2 hats. That's the plan. Matt Campbell, Pharrell Jones, D line and no screen. Shout out from Mexico. Shout out to you, man, from Mexico. I have about 20 hats. I do. But 5 of them are sore. They're so worn down that I will not wear them. I just hang them up. I let them hang off the wall. So they're kind of more of a display look. But I do have about 20 hats. I do want to get more. To be honest with you, that's rookie numbers, guys. That is rookie numbers. You look at the hat collections of some of us Raider fans, that they laugh if they heard I only had 20 hats. That's literally pedestrian numbers right there. Well, you got fucking docs putting up like Steve Curry numbers when it comes to hats. homie be like having like damn near 50 or 60, and that's on a bad day. Purchase my Adams jersey. Raider Nation has one. Yeah, I think I'd probably. I'm gonna wait till the season. I'm gonna wait till a few games in, and then I'll probably purchase the Adams jersey if what I think is gonna happen actually happens. I've learned my lesson because I'm not purchasing any players that we comp in the off season. No. I had a very bad experience like a few years in a row. One got injured. The other, you already know who he is. Missile AD. About that bullshit. Fucking punk. Yeah, that motherfucker just fucked up me buying fucking, jerseys of players coming in through free agency. Until the games are actually played, then I'll probably buy the jersey. My next jersey though is going to be a Max Crosby jersey. That I actually promised myself. So that's going to be my very next jersey that I'm about to cop. How many jerseys do I have? Oh, that one. Whew, I want to say I have about fucking 25 jerseys. Easy. There are a few that I actually gave away though. So I got to recount them. But I actually had about 25 jerseys, different players. I had a couple of I had a phase where I was getting a jersey for every first round pick that we got. Every time we got a first round pick, I would get a jersey, and it was like it was a thing I had going. But some of those players didn't pan out. Actually, a lot of those players didn't pan out. So I had random ass jerseys of players that didn't even play for us anymore. That after a fucking couple years. So I do have a few of those. But I started getting stingy with it, and I would only get players that I really, really liked. So that's my new process. Coach, would you be I would be an offensive mind. If I was an NFL coach, I would definitely be an offensive mind. I would not want to be a defensive mind, only because I love offense too much, guys. Like I am all about that offense. I love, like, just fucking the big play, the bomb, dude. Throw the bomb. I'd be that kind of guy that would throw a fucking Hail Mary on first down, like on the very first play of the game. And that's one thing I loved about the Raiders is we used to do that all the time, but sometimes you got to strategize nowadays, man. There's a lot of good fucking defensive backs out there, man. They'll eat you alive if you try and do that shit. But we'll see what happens, I still think we got that in us. Yes, I purchased an AB jersey, Anthony Estrada. I fell for that bitch's fucking little trick and pretending he was going to actually play for us. That cocksucking motherfucking bitch. I'm sorry. Yes, I did have an AB jersey. I de-threaded it. I still have it. I de-threaded the brown off of the back of the jersey. And I felt bad. This, it's just... the first jersey I think I really liked was a Tim Brown jersey. So the fact that I was taking a brown off the back of a Raider jersey really bothered me. It kind of broke me. So like I said, I'm not gonna buy another jersey of a off-season move until we actually see them play in a Raider game. Okay, that's now on. That's how I'm gonna go about it. And You know, and I get it. Adams is a proven player. I have no doubt in my motherfucking mind that he's gonna ball out for us. But you know, that is now my rule, and you can thank AB for that bullshit. What time is it? Hold up. Yeah, I still got some time. Cool. I still got plenty of time. Fuck. I don't know if you saw this, but I saw a clip of Raider Central Live. AB tweeted. No, it was a fucking hoax, dude. That's a fucking hoax. I think you told me that on the last one, man. It's a fucking hoax, dude. He was fucking around, trying to freak people out. Nah, man, that ain't right. He ain't ever coming back, dude. Let's be real. There's burning bridges, and there's doing what AB did. That dude did not only burn a bridge, he burned every fucking tree so he couldn't build a fucking raft. Okay, that dude, oh, he cut off all of his fucking limbs so he'd just be a stud and stick on that fucking island. Because when it comes to us, because he is not coming back ever. That motherfucker. He fuck AB, fuck AB. Do you like going to the movies? If so, what kind of movies are you into? I do love going to the movies. I actually absolutely love going to movies. I have a tradition of going to watch Marvel movies with my nephew. Almost every Marvel movie that's came out, I have gone to watch with him. I'm a very big Marvel fan. I actually was into comic books when I was a kid. Not so much anymore, but yeah, so I guess those kind of movies, the prototypical. I do like, throwback gangster movies. I used to love going to the movies to watch like underrated freaking movies like Waist Deep. I remember when that came out. I was all into that kind of shit. Boys in the Hood was the shit. But I wasn't even born when that came out. But if it was, if that type of movie came out when I was born, I probably would have went and watched it. That was the type of movies I was into. But I love action movies, man. Comedies, action comedies, shit like that. If I go the movies with my wife, it's gonna be a fucking comedy. I got done arguing with her. I dragged her to too many action movies when we were in high school together. So, it's one of those things. But yeah, I love me some movies, man. Um, I'll go watch a drama too. If it's a really good movie, and I know it's gonna be a really good movie, I'll go watch it, even if I know it's an emotional drama type movie. So yeah, I love it. I got a really good passion for movies too, man. Outside of football, that's probably one of my big things. I like watching that shit. So, you know, uh, yeah, there you go. Just watch the highlights of our game against the Dolphins in 2020 when he eliminated us and Aguilar had meltdown, just pissed off all over again. Yeah, dude. See, there's certain kind of players that like, okay, they were giving their all, and there was other players that weren't. Okay, and that particular game kind of exposed a lot of them. That Dolphin game really did, and as much as a lot of people want to give grief to Aguilar because he went to the Patriots and he got paid, bro. What the fuck you expect from him, dude? He balled the fuck out. He came in and fucking did his job. And for it to end like that, where he knew people weren't stepping up that should have been stepping up, I have no hatred towards Aguilar, man. When it comes to that, no hatred, man. That man did what he had to do to get paid. Yo, earn that paper, man. Earn that paper. I ain't mad at him. But yeah, I remember that, and dude, I'll never forget that because that was the best no look pass in NFL history, dude. Motherfucker got face masked. The damn helmet was on the other side of his fucking head. Like he literally almost got his head torn off, and he still made the fucking completion. Like, what the fuck? Like, that was just our luck, man. That was just our luck for us for our fucking season to end on a play like that. That was fucking wild. I asked Hammer on a live if someone would pick up Ruggs because of AB. Has plenty of chances. There's a big difference between AB and Ruggs, bro. Big difference there. I don't think Ruggs is going to play another down in the NFL, and I feel bad for him because he has mad potential, man. He had all the skill in the world, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see that happening. I just don't see that happening. God damn, it's fucking hot. I just don't see him coming back from this because this is not only it's a PR nightmare for a team because of the fact that someone died. All right, it's a PR nightmare for a team because of the hell. Even someone died, but even an animal died. I mean, you look at what people do to NFL players when an animal is injured. Add that onto a human death. Come on, dude. That like. Dude, almost. Homie was in his drawers, man. I'm pretty sure he went commando, dude. He seems like a fucking goofy motherfucker that would do some shit like that. Anyway, nah, man, fuck AB, dude. Fuck AB. Fuck it. Like I said, I ain't gonna talk about that bitch. Fuck that dude. Uh, I asked, yeah, man. But as for Ruggs, yeah, I think he's done playing in the NFL, guys. I wish, you know, I wish him all the best. And if he does get a chance, good for him, man. I'm happy for him. But I just don't see it happening, man. I just don't see it happening. I mean, that's just my opinion, though. Let's see, did I miss any questions? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I gotta. Hey, what up, Robert? Yeah, how you doing, man? Robert Seaman. Nice seeing you, man. Um, all right, man. You have a good day. You have a nice day at work, man. Appreciate you jumping on here and chatting with me, man. Uh, let's see. What is your most recent disappoint? Wait, what? What is your recent most disappointing list? For me, is when you lost the Chiefs. Loss. For me, it's when we lost the Chiefs, winning TD pass from the home to Kelsey. Uh, Most disappointing loss. I gotta say, there was this one game. I think we. It was a really good game. I remember. What the fuck? What was it? I forgot what team we were fucking playing. God damn. You know, it must have been not been that disappointing then, because I don't even remember what fucking team we were playing. I'll just go ahead and say the playoffs. Take the easy route out. The game we lost against the playoffs, this just right now against the playoffs against the Bengals, for multiple reasons. One, I mean, obviously, there's the whole Whistlegate, the fucking phantom whistle bullshit, but also because I knew we could have probably made better plays than what we did at the end there. That whole last drive. I've seen us make that last drive and actually connect on last drives like that, and actually, you know, advance. Do something incredible, and we've done that all fucking year, but we couldn't get it done in that game, and so that was very disappointing to watch. Because when it counted, when it was something very important that we needed, we couldn't do it. Um, you can only drive the car so far until it runs on empty. Is what it is. That really sucks. He was such a beast in offense and the ball, young adult. Yeah, I know, man. Raider John, what's up? What up, Raiders for life? How you doing, man? Hoodie from the hood. Loss in the playoffs was disappointing. Yes, it was. Mine probably the versus the Giants and Washington football team. Those ones last year, yeah, they were disappointing, man. But it was like it kind of got to the point where it was just an ironic fucking thing that you kind of expected. It's like, okay, this is a really bad team. We're probably gonna lose. That's the sucky thing, because you've seen last year. That's how it went. When it was a shitty fucking team, for some reason we played down to their fucking level, and it was frustrating to watch. What time is it? All right, guys, I'm gonna have to go. It was nice chatting with y'all. I'm gonna do another one of these pretty soon. You have my word on that. But this is gonna do it. Y'all know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for riding with me. I'm gonna keep doing these. I'm gonna keep posting, man. I'm gonna keep up to date on this shit. I'm gonna keep grinding, man. Much love, Raider Nation, man. Love y'all. Peace.